It's informing fresh stats, straight facts, no cap. Veve streets buzzing, got the charts in the app. Hustling these drops, yeah, I'm checking the stash. Trash comics in the mix, man, I'm ready to flash. Deck slam heavy when the mints don't pop, but I'm back with the heat like a hustler on top. Got collector flex and rare gems in the bag. Numbers so clean, it's the minty fresh swag.
Hey, what's up? Good morning. It is Thursday. Holy cow. What is going on? That was a long crafting process, but worked out for me. I know BigA is not too happy about him not winning the secret rare. I know a lot of people in here are, but I think it went pretty well for the first evolvable, so I'm happy about that. I wasn't going to do today, but then I had to take my son to basketball early this morning. I'm like, I'm going to be up anyway, so let's do this, and we can talk about some cool stuff that happened last night. Thanks to Alejandro, who's in chat, letting me know about it. We'll get there in just a second. We got Generation X comic today. There are only 3,000. I didn't do any minty fresh numbers. I apologize. I know it sucks, but you know what? I got something else to show you today. 3,000 editions on the comic. 162 is going to be first mint. So 1994, if you want to go for this, definitely like that secret rare. I don't know if I'm going for it, but let's go see what you all are doing. Right now, we only have 16 votes. So if you haven't voted, please vote. We're at 6%. That is the lowest I've ever seen, but we still have some time. I also have in there, I'm here to discuss updates, which we will go over. Let's see who is in chat. Get this party started. Is that what we're calling this? Good morning, Christopher. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Glad to have you here. You're going to win big today. I think so. Is Omi making you happy? Inshiro, I'm not a big crypto guy. I had some Omi at Bit4X. It's still there, but I am certainly happy that it's going up. I'm happy for anyone who owns it, anyone who even got in at a very low price. They're doing well. It's gone up. Crypto's starting to pump. So that's what we get. So I'm glad to see it happening. So I am happy. It just personally, I don't have that much. So if I can even access it. Alejandro, thanks again last night for updating me on the fact that we now can snipe the market from listing date first. Now it defaults to that. And I know some other people have issues with that, and we'll get to discussing that. So hold off on that for just a second, but good to see you. Paul, good to see you. What is up? Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Jamar, good to see you too. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. There's Wes. Surprised you're streaming this stuff. Yeah, well, you know what? It's hanging out with chat, right? Like we probably won't have that many people here, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll get some people to come in and talk about some of the updates and stuff like that. Good to have you here. Ahoy, ahoy. Good to see you. How's the boy liking basketball? Definitely liking it. And it is good to see you. Hope you are doing well. There's a Plixer. All the winners here. Plixer 2. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Crafting was smooth for me all week. Can't complain. I mean, I can't say it was smooth, but it turned out well for me. And I think it did for Pusky too. What's up? Good to see you, Pusky. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. Crafting. Sorry, this seems like jumping around on me. Oh, got a rare, amazing Spider-Man number 129 from the giveaway. Really? Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Sometimes the giveaways can be pretty good. Is it Ron if I sell it? No, it's not Ron. Look, you do what you want. I have a hard time with the ones I've gotten gifted. But my gem balance has gotten low, so I put a couple up and then I took them down because I feel guilty. But no, you should not feel guilty at all. If you win something, you sell it. If you don't want it, do what you want. Floor it, get some gems, go buy something else, go for a drop, cash out, whatever you want to do. It's yours to do what you want. I would prefer for it to default to lowest price, but all good. And we'll definitely get into that. Kachow, lowest dollar first on comics still. That's what you want, or that's what you're seeing. Because I see it both on the web app and my tablet that you can, you can snipe now listing date first, but it defaults to that. So if you want to look at your lowest listing or the lowest price and you sort it that way, once you refresh it, it goes back to listing date. So Veve's just got to tweak that out and see if that's what they want. Whether they tweak it out or not, they should make the search features default back to whatever you want. So if you pick lowest price, it defaults back to that when you refresh it. I think what they did is they did the newest listed stuff. The reason they put it at the top is maybe they're having issues making it default back. Maybe it's a little bit more programming. I don't know. I'm no app guy. I'd love to have somebody who actually knows about apps and all that stuff come on and explain why we might see these things. But we'll talk about this. Yep, crafted one SR and bought one secondary in the low 200s. Easy buy for FA like Punisher with under 300 editions, and the fact that it costs 26,500 MCP to craft, so it has extra value there. I still haven't got mine from last week. I don't think, at least. Hard to tell with the new app. You should have. Denny OC, did you DM me later? I'll go back and check. Maybe if it's my fault that I didn't pass it on, DM me. Maybe I didn't get a DM and I don't know if he saw it, but we'll take care of you. What's up, Larry? Good to see you chilling and vibing. Thank you for hanging out here. You have other things to do, but you're here and I appreciate that. Hope you are doing well. I still haven't got mine either from last week. All right, let me DM me again and I will check my DMs and make sure it got off, and I'll send it off again, because I think a lot of people we should have gotten it yesterday, but I will check. Rob Cooks, good to see you. Did you see Foster's post? MCP rank requirement for Assassin's Creed craft. Also, OMI will be used to buy MCP points through bronze tickets. Really? Also, MCP will be used to buy MCP points through bronze tickets. Interesting. Okay, well, I did not know that. You're saying the drop is this weekend, the Ubisoft? Is it hidden behind a MCP rank wall? I did not. Did we know that, or is that for the craft? Let's see. Special edition. I don't know. I'll have to check. I did not realize that you had to have that. I didn't see that, but I also didn't read through the whole thing. So very interesting. All right, well, we'll go over that. Definitely for sure. So I don't have minty fresh numbers, but I do have something new for the show, as long as you keep sending it. We do have KCBMW's calendar here. And I don't know, are you here, KCBMW? I don't know if he's here, but I'm going to just go ahead and play this here until hopefully BigA will come on. I've got a song for him for his calendar. I'm just pulling it up here. Let's take a look at it and take a look at the calendar, because it's such a great way to see everything that's going on in Veve in one place. You should be checking it out. Here we go.
Yo, it's Kid from the family, what it do? Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he snipes like a straight up pro. Man's got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipe so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The BMW, we see what you about to leave some for the rest. Don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VV plug. But stop stenching all the heat, bro, show some love.
All right, and here we go. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm gonna have to maybe adjust this a little bit, but it is really a good place. You can go online at KCBMW on Twitter, X. He always updates it, and like usually instantly if he can. So just a good place. As you can see today, we've got the comic, and of course, coming up on Saturday on the calendar. Let me pull this up here. You'll see for Saturday, we've got the Epico, which I think I'm going to be streaming. I'm very interested in this. I think it's good. It's another good IP. I mean, I don't know too much about it. I've asked them if they want to come on and talk about it. Please come on, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Hopefully we could get them. That would be pretty cool. Got some great chasers on here. 888 on the these right here, or 868. I thought I saw the edition. I guess I have no freaking clue what I'm talking about. But these right here, these blue metallics have 88. I don't know what the utility is going to be, if they're going to be in a game or not. I would assume they're not going to be, but you never know. So that's pretty cool. If you go back to his calendar, you'll see there on Sunday, we're just talking about the Ubisoft. We've got Assassin's Creed 2. And Smart Buy was in here yesterday, and he had seen that this was minted the day before. So he kind of gave us the alpha here that something was coming here. And sure enough, it was. So we have this. There's going to be a special edition there. And then there's going to be a craft. And I guess this is, do you need to be a certain level? I didn't realize that. I don't see that yet, but let me know. Oh, maybe for this higher edition one. Yeah, right here. Okay. You got to be gold. So it's not just MCP. You need a rank. It's the actual rank. You got to be a gold 4. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. And then we've got the base. So I don't know how I feel about that drop. I'm definitely doing the Epico though. I won't be streaming this drop. Too much stuff to do, but very cool. So definitely, please check out that KC BMW calendar. It's a great place to go for information on the drops and everything and get it all in one place. All right, so let's move on here. We've got our guy here. We've got BigA. Let's bring him up.
Yo, step back, make way. BigA's in the building, cruising in the Aston, that luxury feeling. Real estate king, got the city on lock, stacking that crypto, NFTs in stock. From the skyline views to the blockchain flow, BigA's the mogul, yeah, you already know. Money moves major, never playing it small. Getting paid in crypto, he's ahead of them all.
What is up, Big A? You're doing good today?
Yeah. I was
of course he's doing good. He's looking at the millions he made yesterday on altcoins and everything like that.
No, it was only a 6-figure day. But the Magic Eden airdrop's coming soon. So I was logging in to check my wallet to see how many diamonds I got coming, and there was like $600 of parcel in there that I guess got airdropped from something I'm holding.
You're kidding me. Yeah, it's always nice to just have money dropped in your lap. It doesn't happen to me, but it is fun watching BigA do it. The only thing I can flex is I got the SR yesterday, but that does not beat any 6-figure win on crypto. Omi, I saw your tweet on Omi going up, and I know you're like,
yeah, it was up again this morning.
It is. What are we up from yesterday? I mean, we were at like what 0.00026 was the lowest I saw.
I mean, well,
for 1 second.
I mean, the lowest that it actually like held was like 3.3. I want to say maybe 3.29 something. But they had 2 whales dump, and one of them dumped on the lower liquidity ETH pair. And it actually pushed it for a second down to 1.9. And then there was another one that dumped on the base pair that pushed it to 2.3. I actually traded that because I got in at 2.6 because I knew it was going to run up pretty quick, and sold it at like 3.2. So, I mean, it was like $400. But I mean, for a 5-minute trade.
Exactly. By the way, Video Shane, good to see you. But yeah, so, but it's going up. And so the average, what is it now? Where are we sitting right now? Because I'm excited for everyone who has it.
It was 4.5 to 4.9 this morning.
Holy cow. That's crazy.
Yeah, 4.75. So
it
actually got over 0.005 for a second, and then now it.
And then, of course, people are going to take profits. We know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But everyone was saying, "Hey, when's Omi going to get this big takeoff? When is it going to be? The tides raise it up with everything else. It looks like it's happening. I hope it stays. I hope it just locks in. I know a lot of people are like, now I wish it would go back down so I can go buy some. Look, if it's a good thing and you believe in it, if you buy in, at any point, if you think it's going to keep going up, this would be a good point. I'm always very careful about any crypto I do. So, just know what you're doing. But it is exciting to see for everyone.
The biggest thing to watch out for is BitGet still has 14 billion. And every time they release those, there's been like a huge dump. That's where those last dumps. So,
right.
But those could be like, and if you would have bought any of those dumps, those would have been good buying opportunities. So maybe wait for one of those distribution.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, see is there a good time? Like when you got your big dip, what time was that? Is there a good time or it just happens whenever?
No, I just watched the charts, so I have notifications. So when I got a notification, there was more than like a big 5% dip. It was like
take a look. And then you're like, yeah, because you kind of know the mentality of the people behind it. That's a good way to put alerts. Just real quick on Scar, good to see you. None of the sorting features have worked on comics since the update. Latest listings is now showing up in now showing up in comics, but doesn't work either. All of them are lowest price. Are you saying it reset back? Because I mean, I didn't see it in the comics, but it did work for me yesterday for sorting features. Have you checked that out, Big A, the sorting feature? Which me,
it defaults to newest listing. So when you refresh it, it always puts the newest listing. At least in the collectibles. I didn't try the comics.
Yeah, I didn't know they did the comics yet. But if I just pull up something real quick, it should default to that. But I saw your response tweet earlier on that. So here it's defaulting to the latest. If I go to lowest price and I refresh it, then it's going to default back to the listing. So it works there on the
my
comic,
response
though.
tweet.
No. I'm sorry. Scars.
I was about to say.
He was to something I had written out there. So on the comics, though, I didn't see that yesterday, and that was one of the things I want to talk about today. And look, Vivi's going to be listening. Yes, we need that on the comics, but now I see it on the latest listing. So, but what I do see on the comics that I don't like, are the auctions. Is this lowest? Let's see here. There's not many. That's not a good one. I'm going to get out of Tarzan because that is not, there's not many. I got to go to something that actually has a good amount so I can see how it is sorted. But it looks like those, I know they're working to get the auctions out of the way. But if I'm looking at comics right now, it looks like, it's, let's see, this one. Okay. So this one is sorted. God, that is so cheap. There's not many on this. I'm looking. Oh my God, these are all $1.02 for Black Panther Jungle Action. Holy cow, that's crazy. There's a ton there. So it looks like it starts off at low to high. And so I don't think it's working right now. But what I would say is I think that this wasn't something I saw last night. So maybe they're rolling it out and there'll be some issues with this. But I'm going to stay on top of it. I know everyone wants it. And I know there's going to be people who are upset. Now they're like, well, I sniped the floor because I can't, snipe against KCBMW. Now I can't do that because it doesn't default. So yes, Veve definitely needs to make it so we can choose what sorting we want and it memorizes it, right? It puts a cookie on there saying he chose lowest price. Every time he refreshes the page, it goes back to lowest price. Digital Toys for Tommy, good to see you. The price is perfect to hit a 70 edition super rare plus the craft burns, I believe. I'm missing some. Oh, on Epico. Okay. Said in a tweet, these will be token gated for their actual game metaverse. Really? I did not see that. I'll have to take a look. Very cool. If you go on the Saturday drop, buy, sell, flip, it's easy to get to gold for Sunday's drop. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's not a bad point. If you need to get, so it looks like, and I did see that. Did you know that, Big A, the Ubisoft was going to be, the crafting was going to be, kind of gated by right here. Oh, you can't see what I'm saying right here. So for this craft, which only has 555 for this craft, you've got to be gold 4. So you have to be a little active in the market, right?
I never noticed that.
I didn't notice it either.
Cool.
And then we got the base here. So interesting. So we got the base, a lot of stuff going on. I mean, these haven't done well in the past, but this is a more popular or the most popular character. So this could do really well. And if you want to craft this. Yeah,
the level go is gold 1 higher than gold 4? Is gold 4 higher than gold 1? Which way do they go?
Does anyone know in chat? I wasn't prepared for a crazy ass question like that. I don't know. I'm always just at like like the low platinum. I'm just checking.
Like does platinum come also? Is
I'm platinum 1 and then is it a master? So
is
yes,
platinum 1 the highest or is platinum 4 the highest?
I think platinum 1 and then it goes to, you would think I would know. I don't know anything, people. This is why don't listen to me. I'm pulling this up to see the ranking.
I'm gold 1, so I don't know if that means I'm like 3 away or I'm 3 above.
Yeah, I think you're okay. I think it goes. I can't pull it up on the app. It's not pulling.
Every now and then it goes to platinum, so I think it That's like the highest.
Yeah,
gold.
I think it's one. It goes down, right, and then you'll start at the top on platinum. If that's 4, when you get to 1, and then does it go platinum to master? I think so. If anyone knows for sure, let me know. Voice of the people. Good morning. Good to see you. Only a 6-figure. I know, right? Like that. It's crazy, but you know what? He works hard. He's a good guy. He deserves it, and he's smart. So that works out. I ended up crafting the SR yesterday. Was so happy. Congrats on that, Jamar. Definitely a good day. It can't go down forever. I think he's talking about the Punisher. I think. Or maybe he's talking about Omi. With all coins pumping, I see a few more whales being shaken out. I'll be DCAing up until VVers
Dollar cost averaging.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Like I just can't say it that way though. DCAing. Okay.
You're saying
Yeah, I guess that's the right way. It just sounds weird to me. Matthew, if Omi went to $1 overnight, which it won't, that is pie in the sky thinking. But if it did, the constant complainers would most likely be furious and say how unfair it is and manipulating. How many Omi coins do we have? And by the way, sorry, I'm leaving that up there. We do have the comic today. Let me pull that back up.
Isn't it 300 billion?
Yeah, 300. Right. It's just like I always think it's so funny.
No, I think it's more
250, right? Or is it more?
Hold on, I know they.
It's not one of these that like that Shiro that had 1,000 trillion, right? And people are like, oh, if it could hit $1, it's like, no, it can't. It will never hit $1. Like literally can't be. That's going to be the most expensive thing in the entire world. I don't know if $1, I guess, is certainly possible on Omi, but a lot would have to happen for that. I'd be very careful. But yes, Splint, good to see you. I'm talking only on comics.
I mean, it's possible. Like,
oh, he's saying 4 is higher. Thomas is saying 4 is higher. So I'm platinum 1. It goes to platinum 4. I couldn't pull it up on my tab.
Okay, so I'm SOL.
You're SOL. But if you were going to go for it, what's going on with Candy IO? I had 2 low mint comics sell overnight. Had them listed for months. I don't know. Does anyone know anything that's going on that? I'd be interested if something big is happening. There you go. All right. No, he's saying 1 is greater than 5. So who's right? Thomas, are you right? Or is Rob Cook? Somebody clarify if you don't mind. Oh, yeah, we already got that. I flip between gold 1 and platinum 4. 1 is greater than, so there you go. I think that is correct. It goes master, diamond. Oh, I forgot. It's master, diamond, platinum, gold, silver, bronze. Actually, there's been a lot of action because I did used to be diamond. So F my life. Gold 4 is the lowest level of gold. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Matthew, for updating us. ASM 129 rare is up for $9.99. All right, there you go. If you want it. What I do want to do on the stream, I'm not going to do it today because sometimes I'll do it. But I would love to have a segment where people who they need gems. And as long as they're getting to floor or beat floor, even if it's by a penny, we'll do something where, you can put something up there and dump it down. I don't want a million people putting like, I got something up. We'll work out a way to do it. It'd be fun. If somebody has some stuff that they want to dump for cheap, just to get some gems, we can start shilling that on there. But
it's 270 billion circulating supply, but the total fully diluted value would be 310 billion.
310. Oh, and XRP has 100 billion total. So obviously the lower you go, the more obvious that's a potential ability to hit numbers like $1. But when you have a trillion of something, you're going to be worth more than like major corporations. It can happen. It certainly can happen. I just doubt it. Gold 4 is about 80 to 100 MCP points per day. So not gated too much. So yeah, you're just gonna have to work that. I guess what this does, it's kind of like a warning to us, like start getting involved in the app. You can get those MCP points by just going on the app and grabbing a friend, liking something. I don't remember the whole point breakdowns, but just get involved on the app and get your points up, because it looks like these are going to start gatekeeping. No worry, Thomas. I didn't even know. So that's better than me. Go for is level 10. Master Collector is 22. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Bitcoin BMW, good to see you. I find it weird that Mudang got listed on CB before Omi.
I don't They paid for it.
They paid for it, right? Isn't that what? Right? Everyone's saying Omi will never hit $1 until we're burning 1 billion a month. I mean, I don't know the dynamics. You can talk more about that, Big A.
I mean, you lower the supply, so the value goes up, but you have to, getting to a billion is a pretty big ask. We're at like $100 a month right now, or something really low. So,
all right. So here we go. We got 2 of these on here. Hold on 1 second, and I appreciate you guys. I got one from.
Look, at the same time, like it doesn't have to go to $1. It's at like 000, almost 5. Like just going to half a penny is a 10x. Like.
Right, you got to look at that.
Way. It's about 1,000. Like, why is that not like an amazing thing?
Right,
even
it doesn't.
A penny. That's so
right. Isn't that the whole point? Isn't that why like people are like they don't get when you can get in when you've got like 10, 15 zeros like SHIB or something like that in the beginning? You got in early, right? And then it went up. You never hit a penny though. That was the dream. But even those were not possible. So Dane K and Matthew, appreciate it. This is the actual ranking. So you can see here, it goes from obviously the higher number down. And there you go. So I'm platinum 1.
Right. So then I'm higher than 4, according to that, right?
Yes, you are. You're fine. You're good. You're
good okay. Oh, I thought.
Yeah, you're good to go. That's why I want to pull this up. So thank you guys.
It's higher. I thought it meant like above me. Like.
No. I'm sorry. You're bad. This is the start, right? Like you're screwed.
Okay.
And here's
I never built my collection for like MCP. I don't like.
I didn't either.
And I just buy what I like. And
yeah, I didn't either. So yeah, keep that in mind though. And thank you, Dane. Is Stacker working for you all? Not working for me. I've not checked it today. Great idea. I'm currently diamond. I hate you, Matthew. Duck and cover. Good to see you.
Nice to complete a secret rare set yesterday, but wasn't in the cards.
Wasn't in the cards. Like I was looking, and I'm like, here's the thing I was interested in. Like, would my SE count towards having a common in the set? The answer is no. That was a little weird to me. I feel like if you got that, but whatever, I'll go back in the market and go buy.
So go spend $9.
Right, but I also have to get
my set now. I have to spend like 200 and something. So I guess
that's true. That's true. But definitely good to see you, Duck and Cover. I'm looking to sell my penny black with the physical for Omi. If anyone's interested, yes, please check that out. If anyone you want to help Duck and Cover out, please contact him. Yes. I have been master since a few weeks. Definitely more active user. Yeah, I'm not up as high, so I don't get it. We've got 3 minutes until the drop goes live. I know I haven't been doing too much on the comic today. I just wanted to hang out and talk to you about all the stuff that's going on. I was just about to ask, should we be going for this? That is up to you. There are only 3,000 of these, but people spent a lot of money. We got a lot of good drops coming up, I believe, this weekend. So be careful. I don't think many of these are going to sell. Just because it's a timing thing. I think Veve knows that. Good morning, the biggest bro. Good to see you. Definitely good to see you. Happy Freedom Day, everyone. All chatters have been freed. I apologize to all the wrongfully banned. That's exactly right. I forgot. So
you took my idea and unbanned everyone.
Everyone except one. Everyone has been unbanned. So if you know somebody who got banned in the past or whatever, all those have been unlocked. Now that doesn't mean come in here and be a jerk. You will get kicked off again, but you can speak your mind. Don't go after companies. Don't go after people. You can go after bad things. You can go after drops. You can go after specifics. That's what I want to hear. And we want to hear ideas of how to make things better. So thank you for bringing that up, the biggest bro. Even if they burn 10 billion Omi a year, it will take 10 years to decrease the supply from 311 to 211. Absolutely. It's going to be a long time. Can you buy some Omi Big A? Right. You want them to buy a lot. I'm platinum 1 as well. So yeah, I mean, we're fairly active. Dismiss the dollar I mentioned. That was I know. That was just an example. What the focus was, how upset some of the people who trash it would be if it became more valuable in the short period. Look, everyone who trashed it doesn't want it to go up. I think they want certain people to fail big. I don't want anyone to fail. And even the fudders, I want, if they were hurt in the market, I want them to do well. I want everyone to do well. I'm not going to sit here and say I want everyone to fail. Just I want positive vibes here. Gary Love, good to see you. I was master collector for one day. Yeah, like there were periods of time I was a master collector. Just not very long. Red Hot Snacks, good to see you. All right, less than a minute until this goes live. I didn't even join the wait list, which is kind of strange for me, but I'm not going to go for it. I need my jammies. You got 45 seconds until that goes live. If you are not on the wait list, you'll have to wait till 7 after. You'll be able to get one though. Stacker put out a tweet. I guess it is down. So Stacker's down. Did my head in all day that I couldn't get on Stacker. Want to make some moves for Omi, but it's a public beta, so can't be that mad. Yeah, I guess we'll have to find out. The Women of X Veve channel on the official Veve Discord today will be hosting Ben Rose live at 5 p.m. Central. Thank you, Matthew. I know my wife, I believe she'll be here to watch it because she's now part of that. I think, are we going to get to, we don't get to see that, right? Or is it going to be on the, on Veve Discord? Because I know they're going to have people in their Discord, which there's no men allowed, which I think is a good idea. But this is really important. Everyone, please support the Women of Veve. It is truly like, we need women in here. We've got to support them. We got to know what they want and be nice to them. Don't be sexist either. They will kick your ass. Dane K, is BTC more likely to pull back or keep pushing? BigA, seems like we are at the mountaintop. Like, want to pull back? It's got to pull back a little. That doesn't mean it's not going to go right back up, right? It could pull back a little.
I mean, if he's asking if he thinks we're like the cycle top of Bitcoin, I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think we're nothing about this cycle is that completely different to say that we're already topped. I mean, now the top could come as quickly as just like 3 months from now.
And then pull back.
Yeah, I still see like at least 120, 140 being on the table, and it could be with all the new SEC chair, the regulation of crypto
exactly
being changed over.
Yeah, isn't that going to be a huge effect? Like when we get January 20th, and obviously this stuff's being set up now, you know, and no, I don't want to get into politics, or no matter what you think, I think that this new administration will be good for cryptos. So doesn't that mean, like, at least even if it pulls back a little bit, which we saw when we were just trying to hit 95,000, it could pull back a little bit, but it does seem like we've got this period of time, a month and a half, where when we hit that, it's still going to go up, right? Like the excitement's going to be there, I think.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a really amazing environment. Now, the only thing is, you know, markets always price in ahead of time. So right now you're seeing the pricing in of what's going to happen. If some of that starts not getting delivered as expected, then it could affect the price. Like everyone's expecting, like, we're going to get the Bitcoin reserve, which I don't see that happening before because, you know, it would have to be a law proposed and
it would take a while.
Yeah. And
even with the full Congress, there's not enough in the House to be able to just like jam things through.
Right.
It doesn't mean it can't happen, because just contact your congressman if you want that and you happen to be in a place with a guy.
But even not happening, just like being in the works and looking like it would
talking about it
would be probably just as good.
Yeah. Have you seen that in the past where, you know, let's go back before 2020. Did you see, because I wasn't as active. Did you see when, you know, the president was talking about stuff back then? I don't know how much into crypto it was, the administration was back then before 2020, but did you see big changes in the market if they said something, you know, before 2020? Was that something? Yeah. So, I mean, it's just like any other stock market or whatever.
Well, you always see, like, after the election or right after the election, you always see like a pump in the markets because you've taken some uncertainty off the table. Like even when Biden got elected, the market still went up before he came in.
Because they knew. They're like, all right, this is what we got.
Now we know we got to deal with. Right. Yeah.
Totally. So yeah, I think look, you never know, and I will say this stuff is, you know, crypto is volatile. It's, you got to be careful, but I do feel like, and it's just a feeling, so who cares? Bitcoin is getting, like, you know, just ingrained in our psyche, right? Like I'm a little bit more worried about all this other stuff, the meme coin. I don't care about that. That's just a quick make some money. That's not an investment. I'd be careful with Bitcoin. But, you know, it seems like, I just talked to a financial advisor, you know, at Merrill Lynch, And by the way, I don't know if you know this, you got to have $10 million at Merrill Lynch for them to even allow you to buy an ETF into Bitcoin. But even they're talking about it. And so it's interesting. The ETFs, we've got big companies getting involved and buying this. It's here to stay. I just don't know about all the other stuff. But
is that what changed your mind? Like you talk, is that you talking?
No, that didn't change. Oh, because of my comment yesterday. No, this. Yeah. What was the guy? I don't even know who it was. I'm not a big crypto. I'm not a huge crypto guy, but he's basically saying, "Oh, this is just false. This is the government manipulating Bitcoin. It would never got there without this." And I'm like, doesn't everyone manipulate every market? And doesn't the government, get involved? Don't we manipulate oil prices so the dollar is worth more? All of it. Look, things are worth what we say they're worth. And my point was like, $1 is only worth $1 because we say it's worth $1, right? Like if we said, no, we only want Bitcoin, eventually that's going to be our thing. I think there's enough people that it's here to stay. And I could see it go mainstream. I'm still worried about right now when you buy it, if you're to transfer $1 million, 100,000, 10,000, 1,000, whatever, you almost have a heart attack when you're waiting those few minutes for it to process. That is not good. We have to change that. By the way, hey, look who is here. He's back. Oh, come on, Jay. I didn't even read what you read. Come on, let's not do that. I brought you back, and BigA apologized.
What did I apologize for?
You didn't. I'm sorry. I meant TheeBiggestBro. I'm sorry. You guys, your names are too close. Anyways, don't say that, Jay. Come on.
This was my idea. Let's just free everyone. I didn't know y'all banned a bunch of people. Just free everyone.
There wasn't that many people. It was basically 2 sons, 50 accounts.
Yeah.
Basically. Let's read this real quick. Although the women of Veve is in the Cupcakes channel for women, they will be recording it in clips and snippets that are important. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll get that for sure. And thank you for that update. Pixel Pudding, congrats on that 2302.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's really good. You're going to be able to get this on the rebound in 30 seconds if you want to buy it. I did not buy it. Just to tell you, this is the lowest I've seen on a poll in a long time. Are you going for the Generation X comic? Yes, 15%. No, 80%. 5% said they're here to discuss updates. Only 59 votes. So keep that in mind. But Jay, it's good to see you. But let's. I'm very inclusive. I'm going to be very honest. I don't give a fuck what any of you do, what you do in your life. It doesn't affect me in any way. You do you, and all that other stuff I don't care about. But yes, good to see you. G-Money, meme coins are an investment. It could be, but in my opinion, if I didn't hit my head on my mic, it's not. It's a way to make some quick money.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But here's the thing. If for instance, I was actually thinking about this the other day. If I bought into meme coin, let's say I put $100, it did great. And I got 10 grand. I might say, all right, I'll keep 5 of it into crypto and I'll take 5 and I'll put it in the stock market. No matter what, I don't care what you do. If you think crypto is the biggest thing, you should diversify. Like most would say with crypto, maybe you put 2 to 5% in your portfolio. Well, if you're like, I want 90% in, I want it all in crypto, maybe you should think about putting 5% in the stock market if you have a lot. It's just, you want to diversify no matter where you're at. If you really want to be smart, and BigA is a guide to talk about, you'd also have investments in property that generate income. So you're always got income and money-making abilities in any type of market. And you do that, man. You do you, and you did good. Meme coins are only fun with house money. Fall asleep and get rugged isn't much fun. Yes, and I got rugged the other day. 2 to 5%. He thinks it's fun. Oh, I'm just talking about if you talk to a wealth manager. I'm at a small company like Merrill Lynch. That's what they would suggest. Same with gold. Some people say 5%, 2%. Others would say 15%. You got to make your choice. Look, I'm not your financial advisor. You do you, G Money, but you want to be diversified no matter what. Putting two up.
I sold all my stocks.
Yes, I mean, look, a lot of
I'm all in on crypto.
But you also have, that's okay. But you also
have like my retirement nest egg.
Yes,
liquid, and then I have like my fourplexes that bring in money every month. So
and that's the point. By the way, it looks like a Plix. When are you doing it? Well, don't do it yet. Hold on. When the market open. Okay. I'm like, wait, don't do it. All right. Remind us if you can, Plix, please remind us so I can have that pulled up. Remember, you can't refresh lowest to highest, so it's gonna be hard to get that, but that will be fun. Thank you. Let's see. Inshiro, cool. How did Big A make his first 500,000? He killed somebody in a video game.
That would have been in commercial real estate. Right out of college, I was going to go to medical school. I actually took the MCAT and everything, and I was going to get in. But I decided to go straight into rental real estate because my dad always had real estate that I managed for him. He's a cardiologist, internal medicine doctor, and he helped me buy like my first few office parks. So I was able to pay that back after like 7 years. But whatchamacallit, yeah. And then like I mean that's it. I was really stupid though. Like the first year I made like 300, about like 300 for the year. And I bought like a Ferrari F360 and a Maserati Quattroporte.
We all do that. Wait, was that the Maserati in the movie? Was that the Maserati in the movie?
Yeah, that was the shop I brought it to. They came by looking for cars for the movie. It was The Mechanic with Jason Statham. So like the black Maserati in the beginning that picks up the guy from the jet, and he's like a drug lord or something. First one to get assassinated, like in the opening of the movie.
Cool.
That's
so cool, dude.
Yeah.
If you have that video
the night before, and I actually accidentally buffed the Trident emblem off the back pillar. It doesn't. If you look closely on the back left pillar, there's no.
Do you have that still like easy access? I mean, I can play it without any sound, just in the background. If you have it, I'll play it for. It's really cool. Like even when I got out of college, I mean, I didn't make crazy money like Big A, but even I did stupid stuff, and I was always taught like, buy your car, you keep it forever. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do stupid stuff. Bought a sailboat, all this, just dumb stuff I regret doing it all. But yeah, I made my money by making people disappear. That's all I can say. It was a great job for a little while, and then I had to end it. But look, you can't worry about like, this guy made this or whatever. You got to do you, and you got to spend what you can afford. When you're dealing with crypto, it's a risky business. NFTs, all of that stuff. Just don't, put yourself in a position where you can't pay rent to go buy this stuff. It's okay if you only have $10 to put into one of these meme coins and get lucky in 10x, 100x. Don't worry about the people who put in 1,000, who have 1,000 to risk. They may be multimillionaires, and it's a nothing burger to them. I
sent you the opening scene.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put this in here. I got to pull it up without the sound. Hopefully I can give me just a second, because this is pretty cool. Oh, good. I got it without the sound. Hopefully. All right. Hold on. Let me pause this. So this is going to be Big A's Maserati. What year was this? 6 years ago?
No. This was my Maserati. I think was 2006, 7.
Oh, is this from that long ago? Okay. All right. So this is it. You'll see the car, the Maserati you're going to see here. This is Big A's Maserati. I'm not going to do. That's it right there. Look at that.
They put like a plate on the front. I didn't have a front license plate.
Right.
And then on the tail lights, I had.
There it is. There's Big A's car. Like, do you just sit there and watch this movie like every couple months and be like, that was my car? Is that it looks good?
Yeah, I sent you a picture of it.
So yeah, there you go, everyone. That is Big A's car I'll pull that up. So cool. Let me get the picture here. Okay, yeah. Oh wow, look at this. It's rough. Oh, look, who is that? No, that's not Loki.
No, that's Bentley. That was my dog before Loki.
Oh, okay. Here we go. This is the license plate is on there?
I don't care.
Is that okay? Okay. Don't kill him. He's got good security, everyone. You can see the security across the street there. That is cool. That's what you do.
Yeah, see how the taillights, they're red and white, and I blacked out the red part.
You blacked out this.
So it's all like black and white. So I've never seen anybody else do that. I didn't, because everyone else just blacks out the whole light. I had just
Right.
I had to send them off and had them custom.
Who knew Big A was a trendsetter? I just yeah, that, and then look at this. It looks beautiful. Both cars. He doesn't like to use his garage. That's for Bentley. How did you get him to stay there? That's so cool. Yeah, so I mean, look, if you do well, you get cars, you get fun stuff. So yes, hey, I'm not talking about it. If Vivi's listening, I missed the odd number on upcoming drops. The odds number on which, oh, do they put that on there? You're talking about like for this, like how many out of what? I mean, we could figure it out here. The odds are low. You're not going to get it. That's what's up. What's up?
Yeah, it's a lot of additions, so should be not too hard to get.
Yeah, I mean, this right here, 888. Like, okay, if we're looking at this, what do we think is going to be? Obviously, I think David, everyone's going to want. I mean, everyone's going to want everything, and nothing to Dan. I'm just trying to think of people's mentality. David, you had, his face out there a little bit more, but really, I guess Dan was there just as much. So
yeah,
I mean,
I think a lot of people, based on like interactions, are going to want David first, Eagle Eyes second, and Dan, because Dan's usually more in the background. He doesn't until recently.
Right.
You never really see him a lot, but
Right.
Eagle Eyes people probably interact with him in the Discord on a daily basis.
Come on, Dan, come on here. I want to talk to you. Don't worry. This chat will be locked the F down. But these are actually pretty cool. And yeah, we might actually get some. I mean, look, you're not going to get these. If I got this, I'd be pretty happy. You know what? I've got to sell something eventually. Oh, don't forget, we've got a Plixer is going to drop. I think he said 2 comics for $1. I don't know how you're going to snipe it though, unless you have the old app where you can actually change the listing to lowest. I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, be ready for that. He's going to do today's comment, so it's not going to be up yet. But we'll do that. And I don't know how long I'm going to go today again. Man, I was up at 5:45 in the morning, and my son says, "Oh, we don't have to leave till 5:55." I'm like, "You mother effer! I could have slept in an extra 6 minutes. This is ridiculous." Right. Free, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for your military service. And I appreciate you coming here and hanging out and being here. Let's see. Odds are like 1 in 10, but I like being able to see them on the drop page. Oh, you're saying they just moved them. Yes, 2 comments for 1 gem at 20 after. Be ready. Need that David Uman 80. Yes.
Is that his birth year, 1980?
Yeah, and I couldn't get confirmation on it. I saw that in the past, and I'm not happy that I needed to know that. Let me see. So I need to see if this works right here. Please don't reset. Is it gonna reset? I'm just checking. Yeah, oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, so good luck, everyone, trying to get that comic at 20 after. Hey, Plixer, can you, before you do it, can you just remind us again, saying I'm going to put it up? That way we'll be ready. At least we'll try. I don't know. Obviously, I'm sure Casey BMW is in the background ready to get this. And he didn't, I don't know if he was on Casey BMW. Did you hear your theme song? Did you get to hear his calendar theme song? What's up, Smart Bike? Good to see you, man.
No, I didn't even know.
The comic. Got the ultra rare. Let's go. You should do well on that, whether you want to keep it or sell it. All right. So 20 after, he's going to put this up. We'll snipe it. What is your comic value? I'm looking at my comic value. It's not very good. It's 1,000.
I barely have any comics. Mine, I think it's like, hold on. I think it's like 670 or 680.
That's not bad. And then I'm 8.46.
I have some, lower 2-digit and
so that will make a difference.
To make a little bit more, but yeah, I've never been big on the comics.
Yeah, I mean, I have some my collectibles. Yeah, like I said, 8.46, but almost, I wouldn't say everyone, but a majority of them are way better because they're usually good.
No, yeah, I don't have a ton of extra value over what I have. You do. You definitely.
I mean, yes, but could I get it now? I don't know. Do any of the streamers actually own any VV NFTs? Oh yeah, I own a ton. I mean, do they just sell? Is that Is that our friend Tucson? Is he effing with us? Get ready. All right, everyone. It's not yet. And now you're going to give us.
I don't own a secret rare, the Punisher. I can tell you that.
You do or you don't?
I do not.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't get it. My comics are over 9,000 gemmies. Holy cow, free. You've got a lot in there.
Damn.
Is this like BA? Yeah, where all these celebrities were getting? No. We have to buy them and get lucky. There's no special treatment, although people say there is. Hey, at least let us see the comic, Plixer. Let us see the comic before you put it up, because it takes a second. I don't even see it.
What comic is it?
It's the Generation X. I don't even see it yet. It's not even up. Not even up. It's going to be almost impossible because there's going to be a million people going for it.
Oh, that's why I'm not finding it, because it's not up yet. Okay, I thought.
Yeah, it's not up yet. It's not up yet. So, Plix, I do appreciate it. He's going to have a snipe for us, everyone. So, yeah, I still don't see it. I'm looking. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to just do it on the web app, which I'm not good at. So we'll see what happens there. I still don't see it. I see Galactus. You see any? Yeah, no, we don't get. Veve won't do that. There were
usually 2 after.
Yeah, about 2 after. There at the beginning, I do believe. Do you know all the deal with the people who got like mints lower than like 41? Like some people got that, but were they influencers? Were they? I don't remember those days. Oh, it's up now. So everyone's up. Wait, Uplixer, don't do it yet. Don't do it. Let me even get it. Wait, what? It said I had to get. Oh my god,
it's up already.
It's up already, and oh man, I couldn't get it. Nope. Who got it? I mean, I was hoping he'd wait. I guess it didn't happen. All right. Well, who got it? Let us know. Oh, Majin got both of them. You bastard! How did you get both? Oh my lord, you suck. He sucks. I don't know how much these are going to be worth. So, whoops, I don't want to do that.
Is it Majin or is it Imagine? Like Imagine?
Oh, Scar, which one is it? Majin or Magin? So 1 or 2. Majin for 1, Magin 2. I don't know. I just say Scar.
Yeah, when I see that, it's usually like in memes and it's like Imagine. So Imagine.
Oh, Magin, like Magin. Maybe you're right.
Like imagining.
When I read the chat, I just read it. Sorry, we'll wait next. It's all right. You did. Hey, I appreciate you doing that. Everyone, we had a chance to get a comic here, and I did not. So I'm salty. It's
from it's not even another one.
Dragon Balls. It's what?
There's not even
there's none listed. Well, that's the thing. Majin Buu. It's from Dragon Ball. All right. Well, see, I know nothing. I'm not cool. So, hold on. Wow, I got a lot of stuff up here. Oh, I had the mechanic. Did they sell for 25 of these? I don't know how many they sold. I mean, look, they're very well aware with big drops that just happened and stuff coming up that there's going to be issues with these things selling out. All right, I'm going to do this one more time. I don't know if KCBMW is here. I'll pull up his calendar again. I'm going to play his song. This is KCBMW. You should definitely be checking out his calendar. Both pronunciations are okay, but it's Majin. Majin or Majin?
Oh,
Majin. Is this? Are we getting back to like Atem? I can't do this. I can't. I'm just not good at this language, and it's your second language. So here, let's do this real quick. I'm gonna pull up. This is KCBMW's new segment. Pulling up his calendar. I'll play the song. Oh, I'll pull this up, but I've got a song for him that I made in case he's here. This isn't 1 more second. It's only 40 seconds, and I'll see you on the other side.
Yo, it's for you, tell me what it do. Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he's nice like a straight up pro. Man, I'm the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipe so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The BMW, we see what you about to leave some for the rest. Don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VV plug. But stop snatching all the heat, bro. Show some love.
There you go, Casey Binder. Just got here. There's his calendar. there's always I had to go through like 10 tries to get what I wanted. It still wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I had to get it done before the show. KCBMW really does have a great calendar. It's the only one, it's the best one in the universe. If you see anything similar on any Discords out there, they stole it from him. This has everything you want in one place. There's not really that ability to see that on Veve. So again, and he updates it really quickly. As you can see, he also crosses them out through the month as we go through them. So today you'll see here, we've got the comic, we got the Elixir drop, and then we have the Assassin drop on Sunday. So really good calendar. Check it out at KCBMW on Twitter. Please give him a follow, and you will be happy you did.
I haven't seen even another comment come back up.
They weren't going to sell.
How bad were the sales on this?
They weren't going to sell a lot. I mean, let's.
No, I know. And then you put the drop before it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Dane, by the way, yeah, on the Punisher on the altar yesterday I got up early in the morning because I looked at how many were on there from the low price, that $72 price, all the way to like 86. And there were too many in there. I'm like, even if they pulled it off the market, the prices weren't going to go up. So I sold mine for 72, 71.99, I think. Somebody can check it on Stacker. But yeah, I knew when I had to get rid of it. But BigA really killed the day before. So Majin, it is. Oh, Majin. Okay, it's fine because that's how a lot of people here pronounce it. Scar works as well. So basically, he just called me dumb. It's okay. I love it though. My problem is I just read and sometimes I don't process it. So I take it literally what I see. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. KCBMW definitely deserves some props for the effort you put into that. I have a latest listing button now, and also on comics now, also have that, and a lowest price setting for my collectibles. I believe that is new. It is, and we talked about it earlier. Now, it looks like the one on the collectibles is the only one that works right now for the listing. I'm going to take the poll off because I want to ask everyone. Only 15% going for this. That's the question I should ask here. What I'm just going to ask, do you want, there's going to be two choices. Do you want let me ask you this. Are you okay if what you want to search defaults to what you want? So if you want lowest price, it defaults, or should I ask the question like, I want lowest price to be showing up in the list first, and I want everything to, when you refresh it, it defaults back to the one you chose. Is that, I don't know, that's probably a horrible way to ask it. Because right now, if you do lowest to highest price, once you refresh it, it goes back to the default, which is the newly listed date. And why would you want the newly listed date? If you're sniping the market, you want to see the first one that comes up. People make mistakes, people misprice things, or maybe they price it right, but you think you can make more gems off of it. That's the game. It's very gamified. So, you know, definitely how's the question? How should I ask this, Big A? Do you have a way to ask it? I mean, it's hard. Let's see.
Just ask, what do you prefer, and make the options.
There you go. Okay. Do you prefer? That's why I have you here. What do you prefer? We'll say lowest price first, or we're gonna say listing date first, and then we'll see.
I think because there's a second part to that that's really important though. Like,
okay,
if you like, I would prefer lowest price first, but if I select new listings and every time I refresh it, it goes back to lowest price, then I would almost like prefer then new listings, so then I can at least snipe, because putting lowest, if it defaults to lowest, then you'll never be able to snipe.
That's easier for people who don't. Yeah, it's a default for like what you want, right? Or I just want it to work for all the sorting types. How about that? The sorting types. All right. Why, that's too many words.
Or ask like if you could select one and it stayed that after you're refreshing, which would you?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So like, or I'm going to say, look, let's make it work right. Make it work right is going to be like it would a refresh. It goes back for I'll just say make it work right for each one. How about that? it might be confusing to everyone. Let's just get it up. Let it know. I just want VV to kind of see what's going on. It should default to the sorting feature you choose after refresh, but
Right.
it defaults to the latest listing. Exactly. I would be okay with that as well because I want latest
Yeah,
listings.
exactly what I was.
Yes, but I knew when I saw that, and when you looked at the lowest listing, it didn't work. I knew people were going to be upset because there's people who snipe the floor, right? Because some people dump stuff at $1 and they just sit there and try to grab the floor. They have a different game. I feel like comics are the Cinderella of the VV family. One day comics will have their fairy tale ending. I think they will. And I'm hoping they do more with like Swaggle House because he's got a big comic channel. Love to have him on with Sleeping Comics and talk about it. Again, this is just converting people over to know that there's another option. You can still collect physicals, but there's also these digital ones out there, and there's a use case to have them. So here, let's see what KCBMW is saying. He's saying the only correct answer is it stays the way you want it to stay. I obviously prefer new listings every time. So I'm with you, KCBMW, but yes, the obvious answer is make it work. Oh yeah, there you go. Make it work for each one. That's 83%. Now we only have 6 votes. Not one of those is mine because I can't vote. But yeah, some people want listing date first. Looks like nobody wants lowest price. So I don't know if we're getting trolled or they're just choosing make it right.
Well, nobody wants lowest price because if you at the expense of like you would never be able to snipe because it's gonna if you choose early listing, it's just gonna go back to
right if the refreshing doesn't work. So they've just got to fix the refreshing part. Let's go take a quick look at the market here, and then maybe we'll get out of here. Let's see. Share this tab. I'm just curious where everything else. So interesting enough, Secret Risk going up. Now I'm gonna talk about it, but I own one, so I'm only pumping my bags. I do think there's some a little room to go up. This really hit, I think, basically what you said, Big A, right? You said about 200, 250, maybe 200, 300. That's kind of your prediction.
Yeah.
I was higher. I think I said more like 350 to 500. I still think it can make it there. I think everyone's saying the SE, and I also own that, so I'm pumping my bags on that. So you got to be careful. I think that has some value. I kind of wish they had burned the commons faster, so the SEs that didn't get minted couldn't get minted, because if it goes up crazy, people are going to go for it again. So that's going to get, eventually we'll have all of them. But at only 140 for the first evolvable drop, assuming Veve hits it big, and they've got some big things coming up starting in January, I'm excited. I'm very excited about everything, and I'm super excited the fact that Ben listened to us, My Collectibles, and that David and Dan have given Ben the tools or allowed him to do what he needs to do to make things happen. Are they going to happen at the pace we want, like these updates? No. It's their business. There's things that we don't understand, but they're doing it, right? Like we could say like, oh, well, crap, now I can't do comics. And they'll be like, oh my God, these people never shut up. But we want it. And I think they're going to take a look at it and they'll make it work, because that's what we had before. It's obviously more complicated than I know. Again, if anyone knows somebody who can talk to us about apps and stuff, I'd like to know. But 287, I think it's got some room to go up. I just don't know where it ends. The ultra rare at 48 isn't bad. I mean, yes, if you bought it before the drop or this craft yesterday, you're probably not very happy. And then look at that. Todd McFarlane at 6.
Yeah, I just saw that.
That is a good sign, everyone. Veve Values put something out there. This is actually one that I use. I look at it to kind of determine value in the market. Now, this could go down to 400 and people could just pull. It could have been delisted, or it was the end of the month and their listing got pulled off. But I keep an eye on the McFarlane, because that is like the primo. Everyone wants it. There are 7,500 of them, but it's a good gauge for me. It's not the only one. I'm not going to give you all my secrets, but I do look at that to kind of see where the market is going. As that raises, it does help other ones, but it's not always the case. And then on that special edition there, $492, I paid $599 for Mint 24. I still feel like it was a good move. And I have the secret rare, so I gotta wait. I'm gonna get rid of one. I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of something else. I really don't want to get rid of either one of them. I see a good future. If anything pops in Veve, I think these will do really well. So the market's looking interesting for sure. Let's check the
it's
here.
definitely moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it's going in the right direction. Things are going well. You know, other things maybe people don't care about or they don't think are going to happen. Maybe those are going to get dropped. But it's very simple. They need to make filters work and hold like on the old app. Can't be that hard. Default should be low price and then filter after that. It should be. I mean, if I go to any company, whether it be Amazon or any company, not just like an app, like usually if it's a app that you can buy stuff on, you can sort by lowest price, highest price. Obviously they don't normally have like mints or anything like that, but it seems like this is something that's built into most of these programs. So I don't know why they're having issues, but I'm not going to jump on them. I just don't understand the whole process. So I hope they'll get it done. Yeah, why can't it just work the same way it always has? Maybe it did work and there's a programming issue. I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert. I think Punisher SR will go to 4 digits. Again, Guri's helping pump my bags here because he owns one also. I got to be honest, if I own it, I'm going to let you know. And you always got to assume if somebody's talking about something and they own it, to pumping the bags, even if they're not. It's just a good rule of thumb. But Guri, I agree with you. So, but be careful because we really don't know. I do think if you look at the market, you look at, you know, obviously Darth Vader's a more popular character than Punisher, but Darth Vader has over 4,000.
Yeah.
And the Secret Rare Punisher only has 300. So I think you can compare those two, from, dollars to donuts. I think 300, the Punisher is equivalent, or a little, maybe possibly a little bit better than Darth Vader. So you would think you'd have a little bit more price in there. But there's not a lot of gems in the market right now. People are kind of seeing where things are going. So we'll have to watch the market. Look who is here. We got My Collectibles. Great show. Thank you, MC. Don't know if you've been listening, but I know you heard us before. People were complaining again. Maybe not me, but the comics, we used to be able to sort them by listing date, and I think people just want things to work, and I think they will. So hopefully we're not too much pain in the ass, but good job over there, My Collectibles. I mean, I really feel like you represent us. I know BigA, you feel the same way, right? Like he's really helped us out, like represent, right? Yeah,
for sure.
You're like our voice. So yeah,
it's been a huge difference since he took over that job.
It's like nobody was listening.
Yeah,
and here's
and no one was like active in communicating. Was it Ryan or something that was before? Like I've never even seen.
I didn't even know really much about him, and now my Collectibles was us, right? Like all of us. He was first a user. He did get started early streaming. He owned a comic book store, all that, and then he started doing all this. And so he really is us. He went through all the just because he's got a lot of followers and stuff like that. He had humble beginnings, and he understands what we want. And so that is a great thing. So thank you for that. 1,000 Venom is 200, but 1,000 Carnage is 85. It's hard to judge different characters. Absolutely. But I would say that Punisher is bigger than Carnage. Venom is bigger than Punisher. But again, 1,000. So yes, look, we make our choices. Sometimes this market's manipulated. We don't know why. Sometimes it's just there's a more popular character. I don't get this one, by the way. I don't know if you've seen just that Venom at 200, because the biggest bro bought my Venom for like what? $70, 80 gems. Rare Punisher is trash. Send it to 5 gems. He wants to stack those. He definitely wants to stack those. I'm basing this on the fact that the number available is 282. No, Guri, absolutely. We've got people watching here, and there's been other streamers, whether it's in Veve or just anywhere, that are pumping their bags. I just want to protect people and just be very honest. If I own something, I'm going to tell you something. Like, I don't own the ultra rare, right? Like, I don't own this ultra rare. I think this is going to be a higher price. I don't know if I'm going to buy it because I'm gem poor right now and I'm trying to build them back up. But I wish I had one. By the way, did you actually, I don't know if we can see it on here. Did you look at the SR Punisher collectible? Like, it was really cool. It's kind of like zooming in.
Oh, and AR, yeah.
Yeah, and he blinks his eyes and everything. It's pretty interesting. I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures of it. I don't have one.
You've only seen.
I've only seen it.
You've only seen it out. Like, honestly, I was like, oh, I want to do something fun with it. I'm having editing issues, but let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, I forgot. I got to go up. I'm not going to say like Veve changed that. I'm just gonna have to learn that.
No, that should. I think that should be changed.
It should go back down. You know what it is to me?
No, I mean, it should start when you click in. You should be at the
Top.
collectible, not at the bottom.
At the clock, and
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm sure they
it's kind of like axis on a video game controller. I have to do down is up, up is down. Don't tell me this is going to load on here. Okay, here we go. So let's see. I don't know. Will it work as well on here as it does on the app? Oh, I'm not going to be able to. I don't know how to move them down lower on here. I can do it better. It was just kind of cool, and I always kind of.
Don't you click underneath them and drag?
Can you do? Oh, maybe I can go down. I don't know. Like on my tablet, I can make them smaller. But I mean, it's really cool to kind of see his eyes blinking in there. It's a little creepy, also. Maybe if I put him down here, we can see it. But yeah, I mean, look, I joke about it sometimes. Yeah, so there you can. I don't know if you can see his eye kind of blinking there. It's a little creepy. But like on the app, it looks so much better than the last collectibles. I don't know if they just did this better. It still looks cartoony to me. Like it doesn't look like a human being, but that's how these things look. But I still think it looks amazing. I think it looks really good. Like it looks really good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, all this stuff. I don't know if it's, you know, as cool as the Miles Morales, but it's definitely, I think, kind of cool to have. So the market for it, I don't know. We'll see. I just want to be careful pumping it too much. Awesome that Collectibles got latest listings. Hopefully the sorting feature works on Comic Scene. Yeah, I think so. And I don't know for sure if they waited until after the Punisher craft, but in my mind, it was like, yeah, you got to wait until after the Punisher craft. You don't want to like trigger something else from happening. What's up, Dad Olive? Good to see you. When sniping, what's the quickest way to refresh the listing? Does pulling down the screen still work? Or, oh, no, you do not want to back out. Backing out and back in is not going to work. You either want to refresh if you're like on a tablet, pull down. But even BigA found like we kind of had to pull it down a little bit further, like grab it and pull it down as far for it to refresh. And I guess if you're on the web app, which I don't like to use, you could be on there in F5, but you're not going to be able to do what you can on a tablet or phone. You're never going to win unless you can line up the two buy buttons. You're probably going to want to do it on the tablet or a phone. Good to see you, Dad Olive. Just wondering, why can you not transfer to the market from your collection? If I own something right now, I can't just see the sell button. I can, let's see. I'm sorry, I can't even speak today. I can just see the sell now button, but not transfer to the market to see the price. Yes. Okay. I know what you're saying. So we used to be able to, you know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. Because you used to be able to do everything while you were listing it. And now like you go back and then if you make a mistake, you're out of the listing. It's hard to see the pricing. If you want to be quick, it's certainly harder.
You can't click on the listing. You can't click on the floor price and go see the actual floor prices and see what's being listed. Yeah, no, I agree. That definitely, and I completely agree. That definitely needs to be kind of fixed if they can. I mean, we had it before. I know nothing about programming apps and the effect of it has, you know, you do, is it whack-a-mole? If I do this, it causes something here to like pop up. It may not be as easy as we think. But I would like to have a professional come on and talk to us about it. Maybe we can get somebody from Veve to come on here and explain why these things aren't so simple. If that's the case, I would love to have somebody on here to talk about that. G Money, I haven't bought in the market since the update. Neither have I. But last night, as soon as Alejandro L, sent me the screenshot that you could do it, I did look at the market. And I didn't buy anything, but I'm like, this is good. Like, I'm so happy. So now I'm going to be looking again, kind of get back into the app. But I agree. It wasn't a protest. I just wasn't pulled in. I was no longer interested because I couldn't. You landed the special edition on the drop?
No.
Where did you pay for that?
I paid for it.
Oh, from where?
From the market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I paid $5.99. I paid $5. It was the floor price. I got mint 24, so I figured it came out in 2024, and that's why I have 0 gems. That's why I have no gems. But yeah, I didn't buy that yesterday. Did you make a funny that I didn't get? Did it fly over my head?
Yeah, because that was after the new app. You said you didn't buy anything after the new app came out.
I mean, I didn't go I haven't gone in the market. Okay, but
you bought the special edition in the market, so yeah, you did.
Oh, I guess I did buy that in the market, but that was after the drop. But you're right. You're right. All right. So this is from me. True love from my heart. Big A. Quit messing with me. I've been up since 5:45 and I'm tired. But you did your little funny. I got it. Yeah, but I mean, like I used to go in the app.
I know what you meant.
And look, yes. There you go. Winter Wonderland in Michigan. Another winter storm hitting. Just keep safe there. Hopefully, you have a backup generator. What is your background? Business. My background. I talked a little bit about earlier about making people disappear. But that's all I can say. I was in QSR, quick service restaurant. I owned a couple places. I'm not going to get into what they exactly were. Before that, I was in sales, sold supplements to distributors and doctors. That was a really good job. And then I just started doing my own thing. I do some Amazon stuff. I'm an Amazon influencer. I have a friend that lives in China, so we did phone cases for a while. We do some business stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get out of that because I'm really kind of focusing on this more. But I might have some stuff. But yeah, pretty much it's this Amazon and some the Amazon gig that I have and a few other things that occupy. But it's not like I'm some like expert in this stuff. So don't listen to me, about money or any of that. I just do my thing. You do you. Get a professional. My collectibles improved my uncommon yesterday and snagged an 85 mint in the market for 30. That's pretty good. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that's what's fun. You go look for the collectibles you want. And now I'm just happy I can snipe if I want to. It'll be hard to do it live, but yeah, okay, everyone's making fun of me. He's done. I got roasted. A lot of things just go over my head. Again, I'm here and I'm clicking.
I'm just being a friend. Like, as a friend, you got to roast your friend.
It's totally okay. I'm totally okay with it. That's why I played my little I hate you. And you know what? And the whole thing is that it's not that bad, and I'm not that salty about it. You are number one. You're number one in my world. The new app, it was definitely a subtraction by subtraction. Last update helps a bit, and hopefully more comes in. Listen, anything that comes out, I have I was thinking about this yesterday, and I don't want to, crap on Veve too much, but so I was talking to the Cobra, and I'm like, some of these things, I'm like, they worked before, like it got released. And one of the things that I don't understand and I think it's just a bug, to be honest. But like here, I've got all these alerts and stuff. And if I click on them, they take me to a 404. Oh, that one actually worked. So maybe now they fixed it. It may just be glitches, but so there, I clicked on one, it got me 404. So it is interesting that these things happen, but I think my collectibles explained it to me. They're just glitches, and these things happen, and they could have tested it all they wanted, and they go live. Somebody could have spilled their coffee on a keyboard and added an extra exclamation point, and all of a sudden, I get all SRs. If you could do that, please, I'm asking you. I'd like that. But you never know. Again, I'm no expert in this. I used to merchandise Jay's potato chips and Schneider pretzels 20 years ago. Not a bad gig. Those are big companies. Very cool. I did not know that. That's actually sounds like a really good gig. I wish the animated Punisher pieces with the diorama did something else. Easter egg. I wish anime. You're talking about the diorama? Yeah. Would have been cool, like if we put our Punishers in that and did different things depending on which one you had. That might take a lot of programming. So I know Schneider's, not of Hanover. I know Schneider's. I'm confused. Best pretzels, definitely best pretzels. It took a while for Venom to rise in the market. Man, that did. I can't even believe how much it just kind of sat around 90, 100. Then it just jumped to 200, kind of came down. Now it's like steady around 200. And I've got 299, which is his cameo appearance. I'm very happy. That's not one I'm going to sell. What's your favorite Punisher rarity? Now that they're all come out, my collectibles, I'd like to know, y'all too, BE and Big A. Mine is rare. I know the biggest bro is rares too. What's your favorite, Big A? And then my collectibles answer.
I think it was also the rare. Let me look at
I'm
it
gonna
again.
pull them up.
It was the one without the mask. Like
You,
the ultra rare looks pretty cool. The secret rare, and it's not me being like salty. I think that pose is kind of, I don't know.
it's a little because it's so
It's
permanent. Like you can't do as much with it.
how he.
So, I mean, by the way, was the common wasn't animated in any way, was it? I really think it's cool how the ultra rare and the secret rare are animated, and so was the rare. I guess it was the uncommon common weren't. Yeah, the rare the consensus that I've seen on X and all that is people really like the rare. I like the rarity of the secret rare and the SC, but yeah, overall look, the mask doesn't bother me. I think I actually think that ultra rare might be overall pose wise with all the stuff. I think that does it, but I can understand that people would be like, I really like this rare. It's animated. It's a good pose with his guns and everything. I think ultra rare is what I say, but most people say rare. So you're saying rare too, right? Big A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to the market is not an experience you wanted to remember. Well, I think they're working on that too. I used to write my own programs and code, and believe me, it wasn't the math, the coding, it was the debugging process. I did not know that. Free. I might have some questions for you because I mean, here's the thing: like people want to just blame, be like, "Well, what the hell? You're a big company. How can't you?" You know, we see this on other things. You know, I don't know what it is. It could have been things in the past that may have been done in the coding that's causing issues. But yeah, I think you know, we just don't understand. There's probably reasons why this is happening. Holding Venom 998, Symbiote 998 created Venom. I think that's a definite good mint for sure. My favorite is the rare. So there you go. Nobody agrees with me. I agree. The mask is dope, but being able to see Frank Castle is doper to me, and that Matrix trench coat. And I think that's why the biggest bro wants you to floor everything at 5 gems. I get that. My collectible saying it's important to note that Veve app and web app will never be finished. They will be updated and improved continuously, and always will look to improve. Next update comes soon. So very cool. And that's true. Look, everyone's always working on updating their stuff. And again, we've seen this with Veve and other projects when they have something big come out like the Evolvables. That's their focus. I remember with Cryptoids, they're like, we're not going to talk about this until after this drop because they were so busy trying to get whatever drop it was done. So you got to understand that maybe with the Epico too. But you know, as soon as they can have all hands on board dealing with this stuff, I know they will because they have been. So rare is trash. Make it 5 gems. SC Punisher needed
ultra rare floor is going up a little bit.
Yeah. It was at what 48 the last time I just checked.
Yeah, look at it now.
Oh, really? Oh, man. I hope I'm not having, no way do I have any effect on this market. Don't listen to me, people. That's just somebody probably bought a couple off the floor. Maybe they were listening.
Yeah.
Are you
going up?
Yeah. It's going up a little bit. Just be careful. You know, people, I want to be, now I don't own the ultra rare, so I just screwed myself. But yeah, the SC is not, but SC will not count towards your full set. It's its own set. So you need the common. Math hasn't been a part of coding for nearly 20 years now. Okay, again, I'm not a coder. I have no clue. Whatever it is, and I'm assuming most of it, they just have programs you kind of enter stuff. It's not like the old days where it was much harder to program stuff. The secret rare honestly looks like a Joker pose to me. Well, there you go. And look, if people don't like it, they're not going to get it. If rare goes to 5, biggest bro, you're not getting any of them. I believe that too. Object-oriented programming killed off a lot of math and programming. No more pointers. All right, well, cool. Yeah, this is why I need to have somebody come on here. Honestly, the common pose is my favorite, but the rare with the guns are nice. I love them all and have the entire set. Plus diorama. I do have the diorama too. If Free saying, oh, I just thought of it. You're right, big bro. Make it 5. I own 3 of them right now, but looking to buy more. So let's go. I don't.
So we just made like a rare pump stream.
Right, probably right, and I don't own many. I own 1, I think. When I was coding, it was basic, if then, and go to statements. I'm sure it's come a long way, but I'm sure debugging still sucks because you have an issue and you got to go back to read through the whole code, right? Of course, now you could probably have AI go through the code and find the errors. See, I tell you, but I buy it 7. I'm gonna go check it out on here, just where we're at, because you guys are screwing me up here. Streaming has screwed up my ability to set the
I
market.
buy it 7.
Right. I mean, where are we at now on that? Is it on this puppy? On the rare? I don't know.
It was like $13.99 floor.
$13.99. Okay, so it's been holding tight. It's been holding tight.
There's one for 11 that's auction.
Oh yeah, I don't ever count that. Diorama is so cool.
Oh, you have it on the screen right there.
Yeah, but not the price. Oh yeah, now I have the price up. No, I wanted to look on my tablet so I could be more secretive. But yes, there you go. There's the rare right there. Can't give you all my secrets. So all right, so now it's listed. You can see it's not listed by lowest to highest. So you kind of got to go in here. But if you're not fast, if you don't have to snipe the market, if you're not sniping, the lowest to highest works. Right, you can just go in there and just look what's available. So just seeing if there's any good mints that I see. But yeah, I think the rare is a good price. There's what, 2,500 plus. Then we had how many were burned on that? 1,000, right? So 1,500 of them, not bad at all. What was I? I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen the Punisher in a movie. Well, now's your chance. Sneaky, the biggest bro. Make a showroom Punisher shooting at the moon cabbage. I could do that. By the way, if you haven't, hit that like button. We're doing horrible today. Let's go look at the poll too, real quick. And then maybe I'm gonna get out of here. So let's see, 39% say lowest price first, and now it just clicked off. Ooh, I almost clicked it off. They're only 36 votes. 39% want lowest first, listing date first, 14%. Make it work right for each one, 47%. So pretty much everyone wants it to just work, which makes sense. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. Miss Punisher show is way better than any of the movies. Yeah, because the one in 89 is trash. And I mean, they're not that good. They're not that good. But yes, the TV show is definitely a good one. All right, folks. I think it's time to go. I'm getting tired. I've been up a while. I will be doing the Epico. I don't have anything set up with Veve as far as sponsorship, but I'll just do it. And but I probably won't do the Sunday drop, but I'll do the Epico. I know Millie's gonna be doing the Epico drop too, so check him out. Any final words, Big A, for everyone?
No.
None. The compilers help a lot with debugging these days. The compilers, sorry. All right, and for me, everyone, good luck in the market. Keep an eye on the app. They're making changes again. Just keep going out there, give suggestions, be nice about it. If there's something you don't like, you can say you don't like it, and if you have a suggestion on how to make it better, just let them know. Yes. Besides BE streams for some reason, man. All right, do something nice for somebody today. Until next time, until Saturday, I will see you. Big A, if you want to hang on for 1 second, you got to talk about, and I will see everyone Saturday, I hope. All right, bye everyone.